So I was just talking to someone about this the other day, and I've done a lot of hard shit in my life. You know, you guys know I've done cross country. First kind of job I ever had, I did detasseling in the summer. If you don't know what that is, it's you fucking go in a cornfield at like 6 in the morning and are picking these fucking things off the corn. You just rip them out of the corn. The weather gets up to like 110 degrees in these fucking cornfields. It's itchy, but you have to wear like long sleeves and pants because otherwise, you know, you get cuts all over you and stuff from the corn, and that shit was rough. And the only thing that got me through it was I had this uncle that told me he was gonna sell me a laptop for $100, and it was a nice laptop. It was a gaming laptop, and I really wanted one. And the only thing that got me through it was thinking about that the whole time I was doing detasseling. The whole time I was going through hell, making $8 an hour, doing shit work, stuff that sucked major ass. The only thing that got me through it was thinking about the end game, was thinking about what I'm going to get. And so I think so many people are crippled by, well, fuck, you know, it's just going to suck. You know, I don't want to go for this run that's going to take maybe an hour. But you think about it, a way that I used to get through cross-country meets was, I'd be like, when I'm about to start the race, it'd be like, within an hour, I'll be done. I'll be on the bus going home, about to go get ready to lay in bed. You know, I'm not going to die, it's not going to kill me. I think so many people are crippled by the idea of, you know, even though it won't kill them, they feel like it's something like that. That they can't get past it because, you know, it's too hard. But you think about it, what are you going to do instead? What are you going to, you know, you want to go for a run. And you're like, well, fuck, it's going to hurt, you know, which it will. You're like, shit, I don't want to do it, you know, it's going to suck. But what are you going to, what are you going to do in that hour of time instead? You're going to fucking sit at home, watch some TV, make no investment in your future and in your better life that you want. So, when you're running, here's an idea. Think about, when you're running, think about, well, within an hour I'll be done. And it definitely should not take you an hour if you're trying to run a couple miles, you know. But maybe it does, and if it does, that's alright. But you just think, within a certain amount of time, I'll be done, and I can go relax, and I'll feel better about myself, you know. You think, this is gonna be hard, this is gonna suck, but it's gonna be worth it. And you know, you take a look at time, and look at a timeline, you know, time's gonna pass whether you want it to or not. And whether you do something about how your time's passing is up to you. But you think about it, years are like milestones, you know, like if I look back 10 years, I can see where I was every year back 10 years to when I was 8. I'm 18 now, obviously. But if I look forward 10 years, I can't see that, you know. I don't know where I'll be in a year. I know where I'll be in 2 years. I know where I want to be. What am I going to do to make those sacrifices? What am I going to do to get myself to that level that I need to be at? I need to upload a lot. I need to record more. I need to listen more. I need to read. What do you need to do to get your life to that point that you want to be in 10 years? What do you want to have in 10 years? What are your financial goals? My financial goal is to own a Mustang in the next like 5 years. So what do I have to do to get myself to be able to own a Mustang? I need to work. I need to bring value to my job. Bring enough value that they feel guilty to not pay me more than what I'm being paid. I need to be that guy. I mean, I've talked to my mom about this. This is before I even had a job. This is what she told me. She said, when you get your first job, you need to be that guy that they ask you, can you work overtime? You say yes. They ask you, hey, someone needs to clean the bathrooms. I'll do it. Somebody needs to go fucking sweep the parking lot. I'll do it. You be that person that is there every step of the way, that does everything nobody else wants to do. In a job, in a sport, in a relationship, you devote yourself to that. You devote yourself to that job while you're there. Guarantee you'll get raises. Guarantee you'll be in managerial positions if that's what you want. I guarantee your life will open up if you devote yourself in those small spans of time that you're at your job, that you're at your sport, that you're at school, or that you're working on your dream. You devote yourself 110%. You say, I don't care. What am I going to do in this time at work? You know, it would be easier to just sit here and work the cash register. It'd be easier to just be lazy and not go for a run. It'd be easier to just not give a fuck whether or not I get better at my sport. But that's not what you want. That's not what anybody wants. Everyone wants greatness. Everyone wants more. What are you willing to do? Are you willing to go for a run? Are you willing to clean shit for 2 years to start making more money than you thought you'd ever make? Are you willing to start a business not knowing whether or not it's going to work out? What are you willing to do to make your dreams come true? You got to really ask yourself that. And maybe you don't, maybe you just want a lazy life. You know, maybe that's not what you want. Maybe you want just making $30,000 a year at a job you don't like. You know, maybe that's actually what you want. But for so many of us, especially if you're watching these kind of videos, I think that you want much more than that. So you have to decide, what are you willing to do? And decide, where do you want to be in 10 years? What do you want to own? How much money do you want to have in the bank? Are you retiring in 10 years? How old are you? You know? Are you going to be done with college in 10 years? Are you going to become a doctor? What do you want? What are you going to do? Because reality is time is an investment in your future, you know? Yeah, I know you've heard that thing where you got like 80,000 whatever in a day. You know, what are you going to do with it? 80,000 seconds. They're like $1. Each second you're investing in your future. But are you actually investing in your future, or are you just sitting there on your ass watching fucking Lost or watching, you know, The Office? I've watched The Office, I think 7 times all the way through. What the fuck was I doing? Wasting my time, that's what I was doing. Imagine if you took all the time you're watching TV, you come home from work and you watch TV, you sit on the couch. Instead, you sit on the couch and you write a blog about something you know a lot about. Or you record a video about something you know a lot about. You know, maybe it's a cooking recipe that your family is well known for. Maybe it's you're a coach for a sport and you know a lot about the sport and you can help people out by making videos on it or writing blogs. Or what is it? What do you know that other people don't know? The reality is I know a lot of shit you don't know. You know a lot of shit I don't know. Everybody knows stuff someone else doesn't know. And everyone else needs to know things that you know. We all need to know things that you know. You guys need to know things I know. We need to be sharing information. With this fucking platform, with YouTube, with Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, with all this shit going on, there's so much information. There's so much shit that you can find. You want to know how to do something? Guarantee you go Google search it, you'll fucking find it. Guaranteed. No matter what it is. If you want to learn about fucking quantum mechanics, guarantee you look it up. You get a base idea of what it is, but obviously it's a little bit more complicated than that. So what do you know? What value can you bring to the world? What can you do? How can you invest your time properly? How can you not be afraid of success? What is it to you that you can do that when you're going through something tough, you can think in your mind, this is what I'm going to get in the end, you know? Because I'm going to, you know, I'm working like 8-9 hours a day, a couple days in a row, like, and I'm fucking tired, you know? I'm lifting shit. I'm on my feet all day. I don't get a rest, you know? The only rest I get is a half-hour lunch. I'm making good money, though. And to me, it's an investment towards my Mustang I want, towards the house I want, towards the family that I eventually want to own. So find out what it is to you that you can think of that you're investing your time, your money into. Make your life great, you know? You hear it all the time. You got one life. You really do. You only have one life. Unless if you believe in, you know, reincarnation or whatever it is, you know, you believe in what you want. But I believe you only got one life. And I don't want to waste that opportunity. I don't want to waste the greatest opportunity, because people look at, you know, you get a lot of small opportunities in life. In reality, they're small opportunities, you know. You get a lot of things like, oh shit, I could go apply for this scholarship. I could go try out for this team. I could go do this job interview for this job that seems really cool. But I'm scared they're going to reject me. I'm scared I'm going to fail. I'm scared what people will think if I don't get the job, if I don't get on the team. Those are all small opportunities. They pale in comparison to the opportunity of life, to the opportunity that every single one of us are given. You have unlimited possibilities with what you want to do with your life. You just got to make a decision. You got to decide what you want to do. You got to go for it. And you can't give a fuck what anybody thinks, because opinions don't matter. My opinion of you doesn't matter. Your opinion of me does not matter. I don't give a fuck what you think. You can think I'm a piece of shit. You can think I'm stupid for trying to make videos, for trying to make, my life what I want it to be. Well, I don't care, I would hate to be 80, 90, living in a fucking old person home, and thinking, what would have happened? What could have been if I wouldn't have been scared to fail? What would have been if I would have saved more money? What would have been if I would have spent more time with my kids? What would have been if I would have gone to that job interview? Don't do that to yourself. Please. You're young. No, I don't care how old you are. You're young. You still have time. You're watching this video. You're still breathing. You have plenty of time to do what you want to do. You just got to decide what it is what you want to do. Just decide and go for it and make your life amazing. We will all benefit from your greatness. Thank you guys for watching. If this helped, let me know. I'll see you guys in the next one. I just want you all to remember, I love you all very much. Very, very much. If you ever need someone to talk to, I'm always here. If you ever need anything, I'm always here. I love you all so much. And I'll see you guys in the next one.